Expired.
Mr. Speaker.
I call Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise as the Green Party spokesperson on human rights to speak to the third reading of this Prohibition of Gang Insignia in Government Premises Bill. The Green Party opposes this bill. It has been designed to feed the existing widespread fear of gangs without any chance of reducing the crime associated with these gangs. This bill says that it seeks to restrict the display of gang insignia in the premises of departments of the public service, statutory entities and local authorities in New Zealand, and it defines gangs as gangs listed within regulation. The bill will allow police to, without warrant, arrest a person whom the officer has good cause to suspect has displayed a gang insignia on government premises, and seize and remove gang insignia that has been or is being displayed. It also enables the police to stop vehicles to exercise powers of arrest or seizure. We've heard so much vitriol from the government side of the House about criminality and the evil of gangs. Yet none of us here is suggesting that gangs are actually benign associations contributing to our society. I would join my Labour colleague from my experiences of working in the community and working in women's refuge with women who've escaped violence associated with gangs and have had to move cities to be able to find freedom outside of that environment. I've worked in youth health, and I've seen young people being recruited by the gangs, and I've seen their vulnerability and the danger that the gangs present to them. But it is for these reasons and based on these experiences that I oppose this bill, that the Green Party opposes this bill. And I would like to share some of the reasons why, based particularly on thinking of those young people that I've worked with. And one, in the recruiting of young people, gang patches aren't part of the process. Colours are. And this bill can't do anything about that. And if it sought to actually make the wearing of colours illegal, we would see how truly ridiculous this is. Colours aren't a patch, exactly, but they serve the same purpose in the recruitment of young people and the association of that gang. And we see if we outlaw the wearing of red T-shirt, then how absolutely ludicrous this is. And secondly, as a youth worker, it was really important for me to be able to see that, because it showed me those young people that were at risk. It enabled me to have those conversations with them, and also for us to be able to go to the gangs at the time when we saw patterns develop and actually call them on the safety of those young people. If we drive this underground, if we hide this, then we actually limit our ability to be able to work with those young people to help them actually find safe pathways to their own futures. And thirdly, the gangs thrive on their outsider status. The more we take away and demonise the regalia associated with the gangs, then the more we build their status as outsiders and the more alluring they become to those who have been ostracised or feel they have been ostracised by society. And fourthly, we don't need this legislation. We have the Summary Offences Bill. We have numerous examples of police stations and schools being able to say no gang patches on this site. There is no need. There is an ability to be able to, as a community, decide about this, whether the visibility of patches is appropriate in a specific place. The Green Party is not pro-gang, but we are pro-solutions that work, and that these are not solutions that demonise people. They are solutions that work with people and communities, and this is not one of them.
I call Mike Sabin.
Mr. Speaker, well, that assured that the Green Party poll next